Are you an engineered clan facing other engineered clans? Or are you a clan of one type of town hall facing another clan of the same type of town hall when you go to war? I'd like to talk about why this is or could be, and some theories about the Supercell war pairing algorithm. Hey everybody, Fox with Tiger Force, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about a theory that I have in how Supercell has addressed engineering and the way that they're pairing clans against each other. And my question to YouTube Nation is, if you're a town of all Town Hall 8s, for example, are you facing other clans of all Town Hall 8s when you go to war? I've heard this to sometimes be the case, especially when you get into the upper ranks like Town Hall 9 clans or Town Hall 10 clans. At least that's the way it used to be. And I want to know if that's still the case. And here's my theory. So, if you had a clan, if you could go to war with a clan of 5 people, okay? And let's pretend like the total war weight of both clans was 10. I'm just simplifying it. It's usually be like, 1,600 or something like that. But let's just say, or 16,000. But let's just say that the total war weight was 10 for ease of math. So 5 people in a clan, total war weight is 10, okay? Now let's say that the top person in the clan, the top 20% of the clan, was a Town Hall 10 offense. And the war weight of that Town Hall 10 was a 6, okay? And then the war weight of the other 4 people in the clan, let's say they were Town Hall 4s, let's say the war weight of those 4 people was a 1. So that gives the total war weight of 10, the top person, the top 20% carrying the majority of the war weight, being 6, and then the rest being basically a 1. Now, if you paired this clan against a whole bunch of, let's say, Town Hall, 7s, which would give you a war weight of, let's say, a total war weight of 10 being 2 apiece. So each of them were 2. You would have a Town Hall 10 and then 4 Town Hall 4s facing a 5 total Town Hall 7s. You just don't see that anymore. I mean, in our clan, based off of the war weight, you would think that we would eventually run into a clan of homogeneous Town Hall 8s. Because really, if you had 20 Town Hall 8s in a war, you would basically be the same war weight as our clan, which has Town Hall 11s and 10s at the top, but then a whole bunch of smaller bases down at the bottom, and in some cases bases with like 0 war weight, but powerful offense because of how war weight is calculated through majority of it being defense. So, please, you'll need to reference back to one of my videos about how war weight is calculated, but the basic premise is that the defenses are weighted so much more heavily than the offenses. And we know this to be the case because back when, people tried to pair up against each other, you could equal war weight and then you could sometimes pair up against each other. But here is where my theory comes in and why we never see homogeneous Town Hall 8s, for example, as an opponent. It's almost always almost identical to the top 20% offense, and that's the key. It's offense. So sometimes when you look at our clan, we might have Town Hall 11 Town Hall 11s with Town Hall 11 offense, or Town Hall 9s with, or 9.5s and 10.5s and that sort of thing. But really, when you stack them side by side, it's almost always, in my experience, this is where I'm asking for people's opinions, in my experience, it's the top 20% of the clan's offense, and that is essentially matched across the board. But then what they do is they take the total war weight of the entire clan, and then they match it to another clan, and that's kind of how they would pair. So, for example, if we have a war of 20, okay, and the top 4 people are all Town Hall 10s, then our opponent would have the top 4 being Town Hall 10s. And then if the war weight of our clan is, let's say, for ease of math here, 50, okay, then the opponent would have a war weight of 50, meaning that it must be another enemy engineered clan. The reason for that, of course, is because If it was a enemy of pure Town Hall 10s, then the war weight might be 150. And the same with us. Our war weight would be then like 150. But because our top 4, or top, in this case, that would be the 20%, and it might be 25%, I don't know exactly. But let's say the top 20% are Town Hall 10s or Town Hall 10.5s in offense. Since our war weight is 50, we're paired up against another engineered clan because they would also have to have Town Hall 10 or 11 offense with a total war weight, meaning the total defensive accumulation being a 50. Now, if we were a clan of pure Town Hall 10s, the top 20% would be Town Hall 10s, but our war weight would be much higher, and so the enemy's war weight would also be much higher, meaning that we would face another homogeneous clan of Town Hall 10s. I realize I said that twice, but that's because it is the easiest way I could think to explain this. So here's my question. If you're in a clan with predominantly the same makeup or same composition of Town Halls, are you facing opponents with the same makeup of Town Halls? Or are you a clan of Town Hall 8s that are running up against engineered clans like this one, for example, which would be the same war weight, and basically getting your butts kicked? I don't think that's the case. That's not what I'm hearing. It's not what I'm seeing on the forums. So please let me know your comments here. I'd like to continue the conversation. And I would just like to know what people are experiencing and what your thoughts are, because obviously we want to make sure we're making the right direction. And if this is the case, the answer is to go one of two ways. Either have a completely homogeneous clan of the same Town Hall level, which would bring the war weight up as compared to the top 20 or 25% of offensive bases, or you need to engineer the heck out of your clan, like the last clan we faced with a now 30 war win streak, who basically had the most engineered base or clan that I've seen since another clan called Streak Killers, in which case it's a matter of who's more dedicated to being engineered. So please let me know in the comments your thoughts. Really, this is kind of just an open-ended, question type of video, because I am very curious as to the results of this. So let me know, and I look forward to clashing with everyone soon. Thanks. Make sure and subscribe to us on YouTube, and if you're active and competitive, head over to Search Clans, type in our hashtag, and request to join. Make sure you reference that you found us on YouTube, and we look forward to seeing you soon.